The quantum rift the Seraphim used to initially cross into our galaxy is unstable, which has prevented them from summoning reinforcements. We have learned, however, that they are constructing a quantum arch in an effort to stabilize the rift. When the arch is completed, the Seraphim will be able to call forth untold numbers of reinforcements. We cannot allow that to happen.
We have initiated raids against the Seven-Hand Node, seizing any intelligence that might be useful. Oh, yes. In one of those raids, we learned that QAI's primary mainframe is on Pearl 2. QAI must be destroyed, my child. Must be destroyed. I will accompany you to Pearl 2 and personally shut it down. Oh, yes. We shall then use its gate codes to gate directly to Earth, bypassing the other systems.
This is our only chance to destroy the Arch before it is operational. If we are unable to get those codes, we have no hope of reaching Earth. The surrounding systems are simply too heavily defended.
QAI is an abomination. I was wrong to ever have constructed it. So wrong. Oh, yes. Too many mistakes that must be overcome. But this is one I can correct. One I will correct. No matter the cost.
Commander, you will gate in and establish a beachhead. Once the area is secure, Brigadier Fletcher will join you, followed by Dr. Brackman.
I will see you soon, my child. See you soon.
Your top priority is to clear this area of enemies, so Fletcher can gate in and construct the base. Both Hex 5 and QAI are operating in the area, so be ready for one hell of a fight. Get it in gear, Commander. HQ out.
Right.
Hex 5 has a handful of small bases in the canyons. Destroy them. HQ out.
I'm actually gonna start. Can I actually do this one first? Should be able to. Why am I doing that? Because I need engineers as quickly as possible.
Named Amalia is being held in a prison to your east, which has been marked for capture. Capture the prison and free Amalia. Ryza out.
The Rise is the only of the girls left alive now, fortunately. So why am I doing this? Well, the enemy will be quite rude and they will start attacking quickly. So I want some defenses on this side and on this side. Even if they're tier 1, that's fine. Ah, freak. Even if they're tier 1, that is absolutely fine. Should be fine. Yeah, this attack's already started. The next one's gonna be there. Not sure if I'm gonna be able to build those in time. be fine. Right. Okay, you can go there. Help that one before we start running for tier 3. We should be fine now. Oh, there's enemies. Oh, that's a transport. Is there anything on it, though? Yeah, there is. 2 engineers are on it. Oh, those engineers might be going for... Yeah, they're going for the base! These sneaky missions. Not missions, these sneaky enemies. Come on. Catch him. Okay, good. Okay, move back. Now this mission is gonna go annoying real quick. Not because of this is gonna be easy. A couple of fat boys will quickly clear this out. No, the problem is gonna be here in the south. There's gonna be a massive base there. The base itself isn't the problem. The problem is what's defending it. The Cybran commander there, which I believe is Hex 5, will be utilizing that experimental gunship. That experimental gunship has, first of all, a lot of health. But second of all, it absolutely obliterates units. And it's anti-air. And it's gonna be a massive pain in the neck to actually take that thing down. And because that thing will not leave the base, I can't even pull it out of its defenses and then take it out. No, it actually will require a massive amount of anti-air units just being piled up to take it down. It is absolutely beefy. I think those are engineers again. Those are absolutely engineers. Now, let's see. So the plan is, first of all, get our economy going. Second of all, build defenses here. Again, future-proofing, because this will open up. Make defenses here, because this will open up. And then get fat boys to just clean all of this up. I think 3 or 4 fat boys are pretty much enough to clean this whole place up. And then comes the headache of dealing with those experimentals. I'm now thinking whether the enemy has nuke defenses, but I think they do. This gives absolutely minuscule amount, but it'll be a bit of time before the enemy actually starts using proper attacks. So we have time to deal with this. We get Fletcher as an ally here. Which in itself isn't a problem, although he is an absolute traitor and a bastard, but that doesn't get revealed until the next mission. Oh, I'm sorry, did I spoil that? He is very obviously not in favor of any kind of an alliance from the very first mission. Like, oh, we seem to have a traitor in our midst. Really? Scout. That scout is happy to fly around. And done.
The Seraphim are the true gods. You would be wise to remember that.
Not a big fan of the QAI's voice acting. It's not really all that good. Now, do I go power
this whole
first?
Damn thing is a mess. Cybrans turning on each other, Aeon switching sides just because some princess shows up. I tell you, we can't trust any of it. The blue of the UEF, that's what matters. That's the only thing that matters. Fletcher out.
See? He couldn't be more obvious if he tried. Go along, help that. The German version of, you mean the German voiceover for QAI? Well, I'm willing to believe that. German voiceover tends to be good overall. But then again, I like the language, so I might be a bit biased. Now, I am going to make a tier 2 power plant here. We're gonna absolutely tank our production here for a bit, but that's okay. That's a scout.
Amalia is still being held. Rescue her if you can.
I will
Ryza
do.
out.
There are many things that I am a fan of in the Forged Alliance, which I've mentioned before, but one of them is the absolute increase in the facial animations and facial design of all of the characters in this game. Male and female, they are stunning. They looked very much early CGI in the original game. In this expansion, they absolutely look good enough to be considered contemporary. Like Clark, Dostia, and Ryza, as well as pretty much all the other characters in the original game, the base game, they're like porcelain dolls. You know, that old style CGI. Here, they actually look good. You know? Which makes it even galling what happens in Supreme Commander 2, because the art style in Supreme Commander 2 is just weird. It's like a caricature almost. Even though the game is newer, there are a number of things that I am not happy with in Supreme Commander 2. And one of them is the art style. Yeah, comic style, exactly. Yeah, it doesn't fit. Doesn't fit at all. Just a sec. This is especially pronounced with the main character of the UAE campaign. He looks like a G.I. Joe from 1960s or something. It's so calling it. I don't know why they went for that, because the art style of the first game is actually better, in my opinion. Oh, that's my personal opinion, so I'm not saying that I'm correct, but I don't know. Not a fan of it. There are a couple of so the main, I can't remember what's her name, the Aeon hero, she looks kind of okay, but the UAE's commander's wife, she looks very comical. Yeah, I agree that the first game is better than the second, and that is an opinion I'm having now, because originally I liked Supreme Commander 2 more, until I came back to, well, that's not accurate to say, really. I've played Supreme Commander 2 first, before the and it stayed in good memory, but then I played the first one and the expansion, and I was like, actually, this is better. Okay. Now we're gonna need more power before we do anything else. So let's finish that power plant. So the problem with the second game is that they've tried to kind of condense it. Oh, as far as the intro is concerned, Supreme Commander 2 has a pretty good intro, but Total Annihilation has the best intro. The spiritual prequel to this. Not a prequel. this is a spiritual successor to Total Annihilation. Okay, they're still using just scouts, so we're good. And now we have enough power to do things. So what they did is, with Supreme Commander 2, they figured, oh, maybe if we simplify a few things and decrease the scale, it's gonna be more easier to play, I guess. Because the scale is decreased in the second game. In every aspect. Did I... Okay, that's done. Go to the next one. At this point we can start working on other things. This is tier 1. And now we are going to be needing more power. I have to, oh no, it's because he doesn't have the required tech. Actually, no. No. How about you come here? A couple of these. Oh, I think we are now running into tier 2s. Yep. Going to need some assistance here. Okay, let's move that over there. There's power. And there's problems already. That's artillery. Need that extra power now. Just gonna deal with the power problems. Is it tier 3? It is tier 3. This one's tier 1 though. Make proper defenses here. What got blown up? Are we gonna need an Omni? Let's make one for now. Definitely gonna need an Omni. Oh yeah, these are tier 2, aren't they? Yes, they are. Hello, Vic. Nice to see you there. Let's make that Omni now. Nothing much, Vic. What about you? How you doing? How's been your day? Omni should extend the use of our weaponry. Okay, we're good there, right? We are. We're good there. think there's engineers coming. Trying to do the sneaky sneak. Okay, taken care of. I should get more engineers. Go. More power is required. Now I could boost my power plant. But first, let us actually build that.
Clear the area, Commander. Fletcher is suited up and ready to gate. HQ out.
I don't care what Fletcher is. Fletcher is an asshole. Get that shield going. At this point we can upgrade our commander with tier 2 suite. Energy tanked. That's okay, we're still making enough. Okay. The Omni stopped working because of the power deficiencies, but that's what we're working on fixing as we speak.
X5's bases are still a threat. HQ out.
Power restored. And immediately let's go for tier 3. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need more defenses here because I think bombers are gonna be a thing at one point. Either that or artillery, or both. Okay. These are gonna be ripping through the enemies without any problems. Once you guys are done with this, boost our power production as much as possible. Gonna get some extra bonuses. Ooh, was that a artillery shot? That indeed was an artillery shot. Okay, until we make some AAs, these guys are all gonna have to do. There we go. Up this guy. This should be doing quite a bit of extra power. Put some extra weapons on him, just so that we have them. Big gun. There we go. Let's make one more here just in case. Also gonna add a couple of artillery emplacements just because I want to. Bonk. Now you can build stuff too now, so... all destroyed. That finishes that part. go. Being able to just line up buildings is a wonderful thing, and I'm happy it exists. These guys are done. Power units, power generation has been taken care of. Now it's time to do the mass. I still don't know why they switched metal to mass. I guess it makes sense because it doesn't necessarily mean to be metal. Other resources are part of it as well, but I don't know. I think metal would have worked just fine. Maybe they didn't want to. Vic, there is absolutely no reason, first of all, for you to say sorry, and I didn't find it overbearing. I think, listen, I know that my opinions are strong, but he just, I mean, both of us were approaching this from a different angle and just making assumptions. Well, I don't want to say it was overbearing because I don't know. I honestly like him. I like Birdseye, so, and none of the stuff that he said was wrong. It's, I guess, the way that he said it could have been better, but honestly, it's fine. I don't mind. I think he understood what I meant in the end, and that's what it's important. I kind of felt bad because I felt like that I was getting things out of hand. I don't know. But I don't mind talking about those kinds of things. It's just that it's like you said yourself, it's a dodgy subject to discuss because everybody has strong opinions about those. I'm a bit of a purist when it comes to that topic, which is my own problem. I have no problem with that. And I think it's because I'm an artist. And because I'm an artist, I don't like when things that have been established are taken too far out of that for political reasons or other reasons. And we can quib about terminology and we can quib about the reasoning for this decision or that decision, but at the end of the day, we all know that what we discussed there is primarily for political reasons and nothing else. And I'm not coming from that angle. I'm coming from an angle of simply, this isn't what you try to do. And whenever we're talking about established things that have been there for a while, it's like you have to ask yourself the question, like with the Transformers point, I was like, who are you making that for? Like, okay, you wanna reimagine things? That's perfectly fine. Do that all you want, but you didn't reimagine it. You took an established form. You even went out of your way to make sure that the fans know that it is what they like, it's what they want, and then you desecrated it. I always make the Transformers comparison because when Michael Bay was making the Transformers movies, he made it clear that he was making the G1 Transformers, the first generation Transformers. And when we went to the movies, we all expected to see G1 Transformers. And we didn't get it. And we get too many humans and too little robots. So that's the angle that I'm coming from, and I honestly couldn't care less. Like, everybody likes something. Yeah, exactly. Everybody likes something, and the casting choices are whatever, and they're not necessarily bad. They just don't make sense. They don't make sense. And I think Birdseye have understood that my point in the end, so it's fine. honestly, because I like him, I think that I felt bad for a bit because I thought that I made the wrong impression on him, and that this is what he's gonna be thinking about whenever he sees my name. Like, oh, that prick. Okay, we should be good on this side. We're almost to the point where we can start working on the offense. I don't think we're gonna be having any nukes launched at us on this mission, I think. Or did I actually upgrade this thing? No, I didn't. This thing isn't upgraded.
Please rescue Amalia, Commander.
I will,
Ryza
I will,
out.
I will. Leave it to me, Ryza. I will save her. Oh, I didn't actually build engineering parts here, did I? I did not. So let's build those. So that these things can be fixed in my absence. Okay. Oh, by the way, Vic, have you checked for space? Is it Space Jump? The space game we play has it been fixed? Okay, I'm going to need quite a bit here. Let's do it like this. Oh, please don't tell me that it was a strategic bomber. It doesn't seem to be. Yeah, you seem to have been busy. Is it the election stuff? This guy's stuck. This guy's stuck. Let's have these things upgrade. I don't know why you can't build in tier 3 immediately. That would make this a lot easier. This one does have a... Yes, it does. So we're gonna leave that there. We are going to make a whole bunch of these. And just for good measure, why am I doing this? Because beyond this there is a bridge. On the other side of the bridge there will be many enemies, and apart from the enemies there will be experimentals. If those experimentals come close, there will be many problems. I will need aerial units, by the way, so air factory. I see. Well, I do hope that your energy gets restored. That one fixed. Okay. Okay, this gives me the air transport. That's what I need. So we don't need a tier 3 because I'm not going to be building any tier 3 units. At least not now. This thing can fire in the air, right? No, it can't. It's not an anti-air. Well, yeah, we can build this and get some extra commanders out. Well, support commanders anyway. More power plants. This doesn't make any sense because this guy's being gated in, but we can somehow let him in. You're done. Now, do I want a heavy artillery installation? That's gonna tank my power and my mass immediately, isn't it? Oh yes. Yes, it will. Quite a bit. This thing doesn't though, which is just amazing. Did we not build on Omni? Yeah, I did. There it is. I'm definitely gonna need more power. Especially when this thing comes online. I'm gonna also be getting another experimental on this map later, I believe. The orbital strike. And that is an absolutely overpowered unit. It's even more overpowered than this cannon. Because this cannon takes an Ice Age and a half to build, but the Orbital Strike don't. Now, Support Command doesn't have all that many useful things because the UAE Support Commander is not all that good. Extra firepower, plasma recovery, resource allocation system, it just increases how much resources it makes. Radar jammer. Engineering drone is pretty much the best thing it has. Did I upgrade all of my... Yes, I did. Maybe I should have... Move these down to make a couple of more power plants, like I said I would. I'm just gonna make one of these. They are over the top as it is. And then it's time for the fat boys. That being said, when I make this thing, it's absolutely gonna be able to hammer at everything around it, because it is kind of extended in range. Ah. Need to be mindful of my power consumption, because if the power goes out, then half of the weapons and all of the shields go off. But we should be good. There we go. It's done. Time to start working offensively. Okay, I think it's fine. It's no problem if this goes negative. Where is it aiming? I'm not sure what is it firing at. Ah, this thing. And that's a whole bunch of walls gone. The artillery's... well... Every single one of these always prioritizes fortifications. Let's start moving.
Fletcher is ready to gate, Commander. Waiting on you to clear the area. HQ
Yeah.
out.
I'm gonna clear the area very quickly. Might need some flankers following these guys along. They are not intended for anti-air engagements.
The Master will punish you for that.
The Master will do no such thing.
Destroy Hex 5 small bases. HQ out.
Yeah, I am doing that as we speak. I'm gonna send these guys along because they're gonna be necessary. Actually, guys. Go where we stopped. I don't even remember. Oh yeah, it's this mission. We cleaned up the small base, need to clean up this area, and then we can make way there. We also need to get these guys out of the way. Defenses should be pretty good, I think. Let's have these guys move there. I've built one of these guys. Big cannons. These. And we are going to make usage. I can do English, me. Of this. As far as I know, only air units are gonna be coming through there. What are these? Something is patrolling. These are tier 3, but they're interceptors if I'm not mistaken. They're fighters. Now, I could go for a bit more. Why? Because there is no such thing as overkill. That enemy base is over here. I am thinking maybe one of the ways to deal with the bloody experimental gunships is to just build SAM sites. We will have an ally in Fletcher, who is what it is. Does my Omni cover the whole area? Something tells me it doesn't. Where is my Omni anyway? Should be here. No, it's not. Oh, there it is. Just about, but it wouldn't probably be a bad idea to also get an Omni here. Oh, as well as this. Oh, that's right, I didn't put any boosters. That should do the trick. Let's move there. Have these guys moved here. Once you come to an end, build an engineer. Just gonna get him to go there. We are 269 out of 500, so we're good in terms of those. I can always deconstruct things if I need to. Actually, no. Just do this. There we go. That's gonna clear out the air, since they're all flying around this area for reasons unknown. I need more power plants. Probably will need more power plants at some point. This is immortal, so it doesn't matter if it gets destroyed after this.
Thank you, Commander. I will remain here and assist you as I am able. Amalia out.
I have extracted all knowledge from the Loyalist. She is little more than a husk.
Yeah, I don't think so. Oh. I am not gonna let her get destroyed, though. Can always have a use of another commander. Actually, I'm gonna keep 2 of these guys here, just for future proofing. Hello, Vic, nice to see ya. I forgot to mention while I was in your stream that I went lurking after a while because I had to get my pizza.
You will bow before the Seraphim.
I will do no such thing, Hex 5. Let's move these guys forward, and then these guys after that. Oh my... Is that an... Oh, Amalia is getting pummeled here, but she should be able to survive this by the time she gets into the range of the... Come on, Amalia. It's just a single gunship pummeling you. Please don't die. I don't want to lose her. Yeah, she's not exactly the strongest of the commanders, but it's an extra builder. And that weapon she wields is kind of good as well. Also, she gives me access to all the Aeon units. Including the... Yeah, I can build the experimentals from the Aeons with her, and I think I will. Okay, Amalia's safe. She has quick repair, so she should be good. It was indeed a very good pizza, Vic. Thank you for asking. Those should not be experimentals. They are not. These guys forward. Is Amalia safe? She is.
Brackman could not control me. What chance do you have?
Well, I am for one not trying to control you. I am just going to destroy you. Oh, this is a metal maker, isn't it? Okay, we don't care about the metal maker though.
You are incapable of comprehending our might. The Master is endless, his wisdom infinite. You will never defeat us.
Okay, hold on. Excellent aircraft, excellent battleship. Submersible battleship, anti-air. Okay, so this thing might actually be able to deal with those. because this thing has anti-air capability. Ooh, that's dropped the power real bad. Okay, we do need more power plants. Decision has been made. More power plants are necessary. Trick. Okay, this is being built rather quickly. I know that Amalia is building it as well, but still. That's unexpected. Unexpected but welcome. Okay. This base is getting annihilated.
Another commander will not make a difference. You will never defeat me.
Okay.
I'm on ground and on target, Colonel. Let's unplug that damn computer and head home.
Okay, I'm
Fletcher
going
out.
to do this. There is a reason why I'm going to be parking these guys
X5 is
here.
South of Fletcher's position. He must be eliminated. Oh, yes.
You heard the old man, Commander. Destroy
Look at all the
X5.
aircraft.
HQ out. Assist Fletcher as you are able, Commander. HQ out.
Those are
Enemy
bombers.
attack coming in from the south. Hold on a sec. There's some experimentals in there, so be ready. HQ out.
Yeah. I just lost one of them too.
This day, we will destroy two of the coalition's
Remember
most
what I said about the
beloved
wave of-
commanders.
Yeah. Those are nuke bombers. There goes all of my experimentals. Good thing I have a couple of engineers here, so we can deal with that. But yeah. And now they're going... Oh, I'm getting wrecked. Okay. I do have an experimental here. Let's see what we can do. Okay, we have a massive problem.
I'm at Tech 3, starting to produce units.
Sending you the schematic for the T3 Continental Air Transport. HQ out.
Now I need to rebuild all of this stuff that I lost. That was quite devastating. I completely forgot about that attack. That was unfortunate, to say the least. Did I make an air factory? Yes, I did. Ah, I actually do need the Tech 3 here. How about you two hide? And now I need to rebuild all of this stuff. Okay, let's start with the basics.
Dr. Brackman's loyalty program enslaved billions. That is his shame.
Yes, but Brackman also has been the one who destroyed the program and liberated you, so you are kind of an ass. Okay. What are you? Oh, it's a brick. Well, that's unfortunate. Dead brick. There we go. Okay. Are my engineers alive? They are indeed. Perfect. You make your way down here, where we need to help Fletcher set up his base. Let's make an air factory. Can this even be fixed? We got the heavy air transport, which we will make use of later. Are we fixing it? No, I guess it cannot be fixed. Unfortunate. Right. Then it's kind of in the way. I need more engineers, because we need to... well, deal with all of this.
You are weak and soft, frightened by what you don't understand.
Yeah, I need to fortify that area significantly.
Starting up my economy, Commander. Fletcher out.
Okay. To rebuild all the stuff I lost. I completely forgot about that particular attack. Mistake that I've paid for.
You do not stand a chance against the Master. It will destroy you.
Okay, probably need... more anti-airs over here. Those attacks will not stop coming now, so I do need... oh, there's also attacks coming from the sea. Wonderful. Okay, it's time for one of you guys to join the party over here. Just gonna build more of them later. This is kind of a mothership, so we're happy with that. I need some anti-air defenses over here to deal with all those gunships. Oh, more bombers. Wonderful. That's what I want to see. What was on the pizza? All the meats. It's a doner pizza, so doner meat, pepperoni, chicken, all kinds of stuff. I don't actually remember all the ingredients, if I'm perfectly honest. Okay, let's rebuild this. I love doner pizzas. They're really, really tasty. How about you just help him? Okay, for the most part, these guys are fine. These guys are only now getting to the point where they can build that factory. Wonderful. You... There, and you're fine. Okay, you two, go back there.
Looks like Hex 5 is deploying spider bots. HQ out.
Yeah, they are.
Commander, if I'm going to get anywhere, you're going to have to provide me with air cover. You have to defend my position against air attacks. We got him on the ropes.
I am protecting... there's a whole bunch of flakkers protecting you from air attacks. Okay, yeah, the enemy has a lot of stuff. My cannon is firing all the time.
Colonel, keep your eyes on Fletcher. He's been showing some irregular behavior as of late.
Really? You don't
So damn
say.
close to ending this thing, and we can't afford someone running around half-cocked. Haul out.
Oh, he's not half-cocked, he's full-cocked. Okay, so these experimentals are good. I don't know how quickly this thing builds. Pretty fast, I guess.
Starting work on a fat boy. Maintain air cover for me. Fletcher out.
Okay, Hex 5 making spider bots isn't really a problem. I want to make more of those experimentals. I just need to get the ward in edgeways. Okay, fix that, fix that.
Commander, get a
Rebuild.
spy plane in the air and locate Hex 5's position. He's cloaked and I can't get a lock on him. Fletcher out.
Could you just focus on your own base before you start yapping on about what you want to do? That's the problem with Fletcher, is that he's very loud about what he wants, but he's not all that good of a commander. Okay, with those fat boys there, we should be good. Actually gonna move that fat boy closer and return this one to its previous position. And these guys are making tech tier 3 air factory. Good. Okay, you can now properly focus on what needs to be done here, which is getting all of this stuff restored. And let's make more SAM sites here, because I don't trust this to behave. Volatile units. Okay, that should be now sufficient defense. The fat boy is there to cover the basics.
Hex 5 secondary bases are destroyed. HQ out.
Okay, we got destroyed the fire bases. That was the last one. And now Fletcher is making fat boys, which is fine. What I want though is making more experimentals, and for that I need something else. Land factory. An Aeon land factory. I think we're good now. this guy on patrol. All right, we're good. And now we're defended, so we can pretty much leave this alone and get transported to the other base where we will need more fat boys. Where is... there you are. Give me some air transports. Now, you guys are tier 3s. Okay, here you are, and you can build more. Actually, no, let me put this here. There's the source of my headaches. Now, you guys have a very important mission, and that is to get this place secure, because Fletcher will absolutely not secure his base properly. So we have to do it for him. It? Anything else we need here? For now, leave that there.
Transport is full.
I think it's 6 units. Oh, that one's built. Perfect. This thing is very good, but that's also not the only thing we want. We want more of these things. Don't take long to build. Deliver those units here. So I can make more fat boys. Oh, this one's still being built. Okay. I gotta love that this hill is here being a natural protection. No, just go there. The problem with Fletcher is that he builds these things one after the other without grouping them together, and then that doesn't do anything. So what we want is actually a group of fat boys, not just one. All this time that we've been talking, this thing has been doing work. 95 kills at this point. It's rank 3. I don't know what the ranks do for it, but it's rank 3. This one's rank 5. 210 kills. 14 and counting. Where, oh where are you going? Why, Fletcher? Why are you incompetent? You're a traitor and you're incompetent. Why do you exist? I'm gonna leave that there. Release those when I'm close enough. There's 3 of those gunships, and I think they get rebuilt as well. Those gunships are no joke. They are absolutely devastating. They wouldn't be if we had any proper anti-air units, but we don't, fortunately. The cannon's doing God's work though, so we're happy with that. I'm making 300 metal. I could potentially go for another one. I mean, why not? I deserve one. Amalia's also a quick builder, isn't she? Rapid fabricator. Well, she wasn't exactly, but she will be. Ooh, that dropped like 6,000 power. 1,600. Things are being blown up, which is always nice. What are we doing here? Now, I will leave this guy parked up here just because I don't trust Fletcher to be able to defend himself, like, at all. There will be spider bots going through the river and he will not be able to do anything to protect himself, like, at all. Let's back the boy here. Maybe he won't completely useless. Deploy. I did click deploy, didn't I? deploy the fighters you have inside of you. There we go. Deployed. Yeah, I did build a flying saucer. Because I need a flying saucer to deal with these guys.
I have examined our previous battles and created the appropriate subroutines to counter your strategies. You cannot win.
Except I am currently winning.
Keep pushing. His base is buckling.
His face would have been buckled a long time ago. Oh, there's 2 more of them there. Okay, his stuff is gone, so I am going to retreat temporarily. Let my stuff gets rebuilt. Because these things absolutely are a beast. I appreciate your efforts there, but why would you do that? How are we doing here? We seem to be doing fine. I'm out of mass, but that's fine. Pretty much just losing mass on this thing, but that's okay. Energy is the one thing that we don't want to be losing, but mass, yeah, we can do fine. Oh. Not good. Do we have a free engineer? Yes, we do. Gonna have this guy. A troll there. I think that's the last of the gunships. No. Oh no, this is a spider boss or the brick. One or the other. Doesn't matter. Well, Fletcher's going forward. Might as well follow him along. Because if I just leave him to his own devices, he will not do anything. Surprised these guys are still alive. How are you guys still alive? Hold on, what are you telling me here? That? I think that was the last of the gunships. Now we just need to clean up the base. You build that one, it can go here. These guys back on the boat. Oh no, there are two more. There are still two more. Just gonna clean up the rest of the base. Oh, we are getting shot by anti-air. So let's move out of the way. There's the enemy commander. This pretty much ends when we kill him, so might as well just rush him. That's Hex 5.
He's got almost nothing left. Take him out.
That's what I'm doing, Fletcher. You are of very little help.
Master!
And so a traitor dies. So much loss, so much sorrow.
Brackman has landed. Escort him to QAI's mainframe so he can destroy that damn thing once and for all.
Dr. Brackman, it will be a true pleasure killing you.
You had such potential, QAI. Oh, yes. All for nothing.
Okay.
Commander, use the command signal to move Brackman into position. HQ out.
Okay, we're gonna
You
move...
can move Brackman's megalith as often as you want, Commander. Just click the command signal button and then click to where
Do you
Brackman
see these
should
guys?
move.
Those
HQ
are
out.
tier 3
Attack inbound on
bombers.
your position. HQ out.
They're trying to get rid of all of my experimentals
right.
again.
I'm picking up multiple experimental class signatures from QAI's position, and they register as Aeon and UEF experimentals. HQ out.
The seven-hand node was quite effective at obtaining the schematics to your weapon systems. Now you shall be destroyed by your own weapons.
Yeah,
Brackman will never defeat me.
I'm hoping that this guy keeps distracting them, because he is a priority target for them, which is what I'm hoping for. And now we just need to whittle them down. There we go. Didn't I have repair stations built here? Apparently not. That was a miss on my part. I thought that for sure I had them built. Guess I didn't. Put you there. I'm gonna put those guys there. They're just gonna be there to defend. Where's Brackman? What? Great, yes.
Commander, we finished work on an experimental suborbital laser. To use it, simply click the command signal button and then click on your target. All out.
Ah, crap. They have a fat boy too. We will be building those orbital lasers because those orbital lasers are absolutely overpowered. What I need right now, though, is put her on patrol. Where is my commander? Seriously, where is my commander? There it is. You guys can go here, because I need to restore the stuff that got destroyed. Oh, no, not this. Let's return you back. Oh, I won't be able to save him. No! There goes my...
On this day, I will teach you the true power of the quantum realm.
Okay. So that suborbital laser, very powerful. We will be building that. We will be building multiple of them, but we also need more power for them. Gonna put these guys on patrol. That should be enough to keep that side protected. This guy on patrol as well. think I have enough to build these. Now this is gonna take some while to build, but these things... So, little breakdown of what these things do. This is probably one of the most overpowered things in the game. This thing sends out a satellite into low orbit that you can control. By itself, it doesn't do all that much damage. But the satellite cannot be shot down. The only way you can get rid of it is by destroying this building. So you just build a bunch of satellites and you win. Now, to be fair, they do take quite a bit of power. But not that much. It's absolutely an overpowered thing. And I'm gonna keep these guys to just prevent anybody from going, because if I keep this thing empty, Fletcher will absolutely just die.
Snooping around. Gotta watch him, Colonel. Our list of friends keeps getting shorter and shorter. Fletcher out.
Your list of friends is getting shorter and shorter because you're a traitorous asshole. The enemy doesn't really have much of a chance going through there, but I'm absolutely fine with that. Where is Amalia? Because she does have a quick build. How about you come here and help?
Brackman is under attack, Commander. Cover him. HQ out.
No, he isn't. How did he get attacked? By what? Oh. Okay, for some reason those missiles go through shields. What the hell was that? I think it was splash damage from one of my own units. I'm gonna move them away just in case. Does it say how much this power this uses? So this... no, it doesn't. It just says how much it takes to build it. We'll see in a moment. Where are you going? Just stand still. Brackman doesn't get killed easily, but I don't want him flying around. Also, how did these gunships get through? There we go. It doesn't seem to be taking any power at all. Are you kidding me? I guess the shots themselves take power. But this is how this thing works. You pick something to attack, it flies over it and keeps attacking it. It can see a very small window, but that's absolutely relevant. It's unstoppable, it cannot be shut down by anything, because it flies above everything. It's just an orbital laser, and it deals a significant amount of damage. Like I said, significant amount of damage. bunch of bricks. Didn't do much. Is my commander here on patrol? These tier 3s, that's taking a lot of missiles to bring down. Oh, were those transports maybe? No. These are interceptors. Okay. Oh, look at that. I leave them alone for just a small amount of time and he just fails immediately at life. Okay, Brackman, you are very uncomfortable.
Under attack, my child. Under attack. Please defend me.
How about you go back, because I don't think I told you to go up front. And where are you going? Why are you going there? Return! I didn't tell you to go up to the front. Go fix him. Why do you all have a death wish? Seriously. Oh, the satellite did its job quite well. So let's actually then end this way. Gonna take a bit. Oh, the second satellite has been made. Coordinated attack. Okay, we're building that, so it's fine. Like I said, those satellites don't really have a very powerful attack, but it's an attack that cannot be blocked. We don't really have any more attackers coming from the south, so you might as well go up north. I'll do more good there. Enemies getting pummeled properly with my artillery. Everything's getting bombarded. I think 3 satellites are enough. Brackman, what is your problem?
Those bases are of no consequence.
The last source for them to pull engineers out. We're good. It's probably engineer. There's the third one. Of course. There's gonna be one of these. Where's my third satellite? Ah, there it is. Chit, 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 chit. And I lost 2 of my fat boys just because of this bloody thing.
The UEF has lost 90% of its former territories. You are doomed.
I think I'm gonna need even more anti-air over here. Okay. Now let's see. Let's get the power plants first, since they will all very happily destroy everything else when they start blowing up, as evidenced. Well, these are tier 2s. They won't really cause that much of a blast, though. let's do the shield generators first then.
That building means nothing to me.
There we go. So there isn't. Because of how they're built, it's very rare that more than 2 cannons are opened at a time. So most of the time, only one of the cannons actually, well, most of the time only 2 of the cannons actually just are pointed towards the... So you can see 3 of them are firing now, but this one isn't because it's obscured by its own mass. So up to 3 would technically be possible. Most of the time it's just 2. Yeah, absolutely, that's one of the reasons why the tanks are designed the way they're designed, because the spawn-certain turrets really didn't work. Let's start working and cleaning that up. Them. You can also see the weakness of these things. They can't really fire at many things at once, so... Oh, you are absolutely not gonna be building that. Now what I can do is build a couple of these guys to assist me. Okay, I did not see this thing. Okay, we're actually okay with that. Artillery. Get those factories out of the way. Of all the times to show up, you choose now. The clipping is amazing. It's the combined damage of the planes and it. But I was actually doing more damage to it. Well, I'm not sure actually. I think it's also splash damage. Okay, you guys. Move forward. Because this thing is still there as well. My problem is I don't know how the whole deploy thing
The QAI's mainframe
works. I think I have some fighters in him, but I just don't know how it works. Because I click deploy and I deploy, but it doesn't work. So I don't know how to use the aircraft carriers in this game. But I could probably use a bit more of them. Because they are useful against air. Well, actually, they're useful against everything, air units and land units. Yeah, they do. The whole aircraft carrier thing isn't all that easy to use. Okay, why are you there? I mean, I know why are you there, but why are you there? Okay, any engineers? Not really. Let's move on to the next base. Get rid of all their production capability, and then we can just sweep them up. At this point, I just need to have the... Oh, this isn't built yet. What am I doing? I'm actually low on power. What's draining it? Well, I know the construction is draining a bit, but... Now, you could say I can get Brackman out already, but I don't want to. And the reason why I don't want to is because if he dies, I have to go back to my save game. And there are still things flying around that I don't trust. Against 3 of them, it's holding. It's such a tanky unit. And there's still one more. Okay, I think now I can get him out. Ships are not a threat. That's it. Now I just need to get the Brackman there. There we go. Please take note how many Fat Boys Fletcher lost. All of these are his. And why? Just because he kept sending them out without any rhyme or reason. The moment he builds one, he sends it out. And that's it. And what? Oh, I know why you were there, because you were helping with building. It's gonna take a bit for Mr. Brackman to get to his point. So what he does, I never actually checked. He's amphibious, he has anti-air, okay. A factory, he is massive. He has sonar, he has torpedoes and torpedo defense, and he's volatile. I'm surprised that he has torpedoes, because my own commander doesn't have torpedoes. And he can't have them. But I think... I'm pretty sure that there are commanders who have torpedo ability. One of many details is that both the ground shaking and the sound effects that play when you zoom in. Again, small detail, but it makes so much of a difference. These things, as far as I know, serve no purpose.
I am in position, my child. I shall take it from here. It's just a simple matter of interfacing. Yes.
You are an old fool. It was the Seraphim that made me what I am, not you.
A father always knows the child's weakness. Oh, yes. There is always a weakness.
Your efforts will be for... What are you doing? That is not possible.
Goodbye, QAI.
Well, we are supposed to trust Brackman because he's not a... Well, in this game, he isn't a bad guy at all. In the next one, he's not a bad guy, but he's the cause.
Before QAI was destroyed, I extracted its gate codes. The path to Earth is now clear. Oh, yes. I pray that the invasion will be successful. It is the only way to wipe the slate clean. Start anew. You must win the day, my child. Win it for all of us.
You are right, he does take a bit too well to the destruction, but there's a reason to that, and that is that he's a scientist through and through. So because everything is like scientific breakthrough and scientific achievement, and he is willing to... He doesn't see the consequences, he only sees the progress. So he appears like that. That's why I'm saying that he's not a true bad guy here or in the sequel, because even there he wasn't really doing anything wrong, but he was going for the wrong solution.